My eyebrows are falling off. Hey lovelies, this is your girl Tessa and welcome to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new here, do not forget to press the subscribe button, and if you've been here before, then welcome back, sweetheart. Alright, so just to get into this video, first and foremost, you guys, I would like to officially apologize for just being missing for like the past, I have no idea how many months. I think my last upload was end of January maybe, and I just kind of fell into this hole where I really didn't know what was going on. I was just, yeah, I was just okay. I can't explain it. I'm officially back, and before I start this video today, I'd like to just give a shout out to a Zimbabwean YouTuber who's currently living in South Africa. Her name is Kumbi. She goes by Tetahumba on YouTube. I watched her video, her YouTube journey, and the mistakes that she made and everything like that. I watched it before I even decided to get back into doing videos, and then I realized, you know what, I really just felt the same way, and like the fact that, yeah, I wasn't as consistent and everything like that, so it just made me want to jump back into it. So you guys, please go check out her channel. You know, I was so happy that I did get to watch the video and everything. So yeah, let's get into today's video. Let me just get into today's video. I wanted to talk to you guys about my eyebrows. Like, okay, there's such a big part of my life. Eyebrows are like, but you guys, I got tired of drawing on eyebrows every single day. Like, I just got over it. If you're a person who does makeup, you would know that eyebrows take up like half of the time that you have to use to do makeup. So let's say you can do your makeup in 20 minutes. You're most probably gonna spend 10 minutes trying to make your eyebrows look like they know each other. Forget about even making them look like they're the same thing. No, just making them related, like sisters at least, you know, not like twins, but like sisters. It's close enough, you know. I imagined myself, no, I didn't even imagine myself, this happened to me actually, waking up for work. I'm supposed to be reporting at 2 AM in the morning, and I have to draw on eyebrows that look perfect. I'm just like, you know what, I'm over it. I'm so over it. First of all, I should just be lucky that I woke up in time. So yeah, drawing on eyebrows is a whole new thing. So that's when I started thinking about microblading. I've always wanted to do it, but I've been scared for so many reasons. First of all, like maybe being here in UAE, and I wouldn't know if the person has done like eyebrows on a person of color. Yeah, I wouldn't know that. And secondly, getting the wrong shape. And the third thing, what was the third thing that I was afraid of? Okay, I forgot. To the why first. So of course I wanted a pair of eyebrows, yeah? That sounds like a good enough reason for me to actually get my eyebrows microbladed, right? It sounds like a good enough reason. But there was something else. There was something else, you guys, that used to terrify me. Like I was just like, I just want to get my eyebrows done. Okay, so picture this scenario, all right? Yours truly has gone on a layover, okay? So let's say we arrive to the destination in the evening. So you're wearing your full face of makeup, you know, from the flight. You know, you say your goodbyes to the crew. Yeah, you take off your makeup, you go to sleep. The following morning, you're gonna go down for breakfast, okay? So when you're going down for breakfast, the chances that you're gonna put on makeup are 0. Well, for me, the chances are 0. So I'm not gonna put on makeup for anything. I'm just gonna go, like, I'm just gonna shower, because I'm actually lucky that I woke up in time for the breakfast. You get there and you're so excited, and you see the crew, they're sitting on a table, and you're like, yeah, hey you guys, and then they just look at you like, this would be them thinking in their head, is she crew with us? Is she on a different flight? Is she crew with like a different airline? And then you'll be like, you guys, it's me without the eyebrows. And they'll be like, oh wait, what happened to your face? Like, what happened to your eyebrows? And then you'll be like, yeah, you know, those eyebrows were fake. I drew them on. And then they're like, no, you drew them on so perfectly. They look like yours. I was like, yeah, I'm so good at it. So you guys, this happened to me before. And I was just like, you know, I'm tired of waking up without eyebrows. I'm tired. So I was like, yeah, we're getting our eyebrows microbladed. And so we did that. I had obviously like done some kind of research before, and also I did see someone on, I saw someone on Instagram who had their eyebrows microbladed, but she had it done in South Africa, and she was kind of showing her day-to-day thing, like what was happening with the eyebrows. So I kind of knew what to expect already, but this is when it's happening on somebody else. You don't really know what it's going to look like on you. All right, so anyways, I did my research, started looking for someone who can do eyebrows for me here in Dubai, and particularly someone who has some kind of proof that they have done eyebrows on a person who has like similar skin tone to me. You know, like, you don't want to be first. I don't want to be first. I honestly didn't want to be first. So I found one person, and she actually had done a couple of ladies who has similar skin tone to me. So I was like, okay, this is a plus. And also the other thing, we work for the same company. So yeah, I was like, okay, this is good. She's a colleague as well. So I made a date with her. I first did my first session in March. I think it was on the 13th of March. And then you have to wait between 4 to 6 weeks in order to get your touch-up. And then after your touch-up, your eyebrows are going to last between 1 to 2 years, depending on how your skin retains the ink. And I got there, obviously she does examine your eyebrows, of which I had none to see. I had no eyebrows to see. So she took a look at them, and then she said, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do microblading and micro shading. So basically microblading is when she uses like the little razor and she puts strokes on your eyebrows to mimic hair strokes, right? So while she's doing that, there's also ink that's being deposited onto your eyebrows, right? And then micro shading, you know, like shading, like from coloring, it's similar to that. So it's like shading. Yeah, it's shading. So she's like, we'll do microblading from the beginning of an eyebrow here, and then at the end we'll do micro shading. So I was like, okay, sounds cool. Then she measures my eyebrows to make sure that once she's doing the shape, the eyebrows are equal length, you know, like from here from the nose, they're high enough, like the same height, and then from here as well. So proceeded to draw the eyebrow shape using an eyebrow pencil, so that I would get an idea of what my eyebrows are going to look like when she had done them. I wanted them to be not thick, you know, because you know, like thick eyebrows are so like irreversible. I would say irreversible because once you have thick eyebrows, you're just gonna have thick eyebrows. That's it, like forever. You can't make them look any thinner like when you're doing makeup, because when you try to conceal them, then it won't look as nice. So I decided to go with this shape because I knew that I wanted to, like, if I wanted to have thicker eyebrows, I could just easily like draw them on. So yeah, we agreed on the shape, and then she put some numbing cream and had me sit for a bit so that the numbing cream would kind of work its magic, and then we started the process. A lot of people will ask me, like, was it painful? Is it like... It wasn't painful at all. It just, when she started, I actually didn't feel anything. I think it's because of the numbing cream. And after a while, it's when she told me, oh yeah, I've already started. I'm just like, but I didn't feel anything. Yeah. But then if you're gonna feel any pain, like on a scale of 1 to 10, it won't be like, it won't even get to like a 4. It's like a 2. It's like... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, you know, like when just someone's putting like light marks on your skin, like with a little razor. So it's not going deep anyway, so you're not really gonna feel like tremendous amount of pain. So she did my eyebrows, and then she put, I'll insert a picture most probably here to show you guys what it looked like when I was sitting and having my eyebrows marinate. So yeah, I look weird and stuff, but it's okay, it's okay. So once she was done with the eyebrows, and then I was good to go. And also one thing that you're supposed to avoid is getting your eyebrows wet. So I was gonna say you can't wash your face. Oh, that's a lie. Guys, you can wash your face. You can wash your face, but just don't get water on the eyebrows, okay? Exercising is a no-no because you're going to sweat. All right. Okay. I want to tell you something, but I'm so sorry to the person who said this to me. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna repeat it. He said to me, well, he's a guy, so I can understand. He's like, no, you can still work out, because you know, like when you're sweating, you know, like you could put like a headband here so that you don't sweat, and then you just put the headband here so that the sweat doesn't get to your eyebrows. All right. And I'm like, I did biology, and according to biology, the sweat glands are under the skin. So if you're going to sweat, you're going to sweat from inside out, not like the other sweat is going to come from the forehead. And then, so yeah, there are sweat glands underneath, so you're going to sweat from inside. And I have no idea what it's going to do to your ink on your microblading, because I didn't do that. So it could just ruin your color. I had a fly with one girl, and she had her eyebrows microbladed, and she was telling me that she didn't take care of them properly, and they had kind of turned into like this ash gray color. So instead of having like natural looking eyebrows, you look like you try to do your eyebrows using an ash black pencil. That's it. Also, this is a very, 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 very important part. You guys will notice, I know I was not supposed to do this video right now because currently my eyebrows are in the scabbing stage. So let me just give you an outline of what happened. The scabbing stage is the stage where I am right now, but now I just came back from my touch-up. So the scabbing stage is this stage. If you guys can see, my eyebrows are literally falling off. My eyebrows are falling off. Okay, when it happened the first time, I was just like, oh my gosh, my eyebrows are falling off. But now that it's happening, I'm just so calm about it, and I'm just so happy that we're in lockdown and I really have nowhere to go, so I can just have them scabbing in peace. Imagine you're going to work and then your eyebrows are literally falling off all over the place. So the important thing to remember when they're scabbing like this, you will see that over here, like literally it's just hanging off. Even here, like it's hanging off. Here it already fell by itself. When it's hanging off, do not pull it. Don't pick on it. Don't rub on it. Just let it fall naturally. All right, just let it fall naturally, because the thing is, when I went for my second session, she was saying to me I really took care of the eyebrows nicely from the initial session, and she said that she would have noticed if I had picked on the scabs. When your skin is healing and you just pick at it before it just like falls off by itself, you might, yeah, you just disturb the healing process. So you're not supposed to pick on your scabs. You're just supposed to just let them be. If they're gonna bother you, like make you feel uncomfortable, don't put yourself on screen like me. But I was like, in my mind I was like, no, this is the perfect day to film. And I'm like, okay, are you crazy? Like, your eyebrows are like that. Why would you want to go and show the public your eyebrows like that? But guys, I wanted to show you the reality of it, because you might not be able to see someone who has their eyebrows at this stage. I will show you a picture of when I have my eyebrows at the I just got my eyebrows did stage, and then I'll show you a picture, maybe here, of when I came back from my touch-up session. All right, so hopefully, like after a couple of days, the scabs are all going to fall off and I will have myself some pretty eyebrows. So after they fall off, because now you will see that wherever the scab is falling off, it's becoming so much lighter. But after a couple of days, like once everything has fallen off, it will become a little bit darker as well, so the true color will then show. It's such an interesting process. It's such an interesting process. And I had one of my friends who actually did the microblading after me as well, after I got mine done, and I was like, yeah, this is the way to go. And she was like, dude, it's such a job taking care of these eyebrows. And it is quite a job, like when you have to take care of them before they heal. But just remember the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that you don't have to draw any eyebrows for the next 1 to 2 years. All right, that's a bigger picture. And the other thing, you're gonna wake up with eyebrows every single day. Like, I've always dreamt of that since I was a little girl. I just wanted to wake up with eyebrows, and I never managed to get eyebrows. That's why I'm here. How could I forget this one? Especially now, when they're scabbing and all that, the eyebrows might itch. So now imagine, I don't even want you to imagine, because I'm sure this has happened to you before, when you have an itch that you cannot scratch. So I'm just sitting here and I'm like, my eyebrows are so itchy, but I can't scratch them. So what I actually would do when they start itching is that I would take the ointment that she gave me. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of it at the moment, so I will just look for a picture and then I'll insert it here, what the ointment looks like, the one that she gave me. So I'll take the ointment and then I would just dab it a little onto the eyebrows. Do not rub, but just dab gently so that it kind of relieves the itchiness, and then you can fall asleep, hopefully. So yeah, guys, this is all I have to say about microblading right now, and I can't wait for them to just heal. I wish I had recorded everything else, you guys. I feel so bad. I wish I had recorded everything else, but I do have like some pictures, and the picture that I want you guys to take note of, the picture that shows what my eyebrow used to look like before and what my eyebrow looked like after the microblading. It's amazing. Amazing. I didn't even know that I could buy myself a pair of eyebrows, but here I am, girl. Here I am, you know, like I'm just with a pair of eyebrows. Okay, before I go, you guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to like this video if it has, you know, given you some information that you didn't know before, or if you just like this video. Basically, and share it with your friends, anybody who might be interested in getting microbladed or might be having questions. I'm sure I can answer 1 or 2 questions. I mean, I've already gone through it, so you can always leave your question in the comment section. Thank you to everyone who has watched my video over the past, I cannot remember since when I started making videos, and everyone has been so patient with me, and the people that sent me messages to my inbox on Facebook, to my DM on Instagram and everything, asking for vlogs and things like that. I do have a lot more things coming, especially we're in quarantine / lockdown, and I have a couple things to show you guys, like the nonsense that I do with myself all day. And one more thing, guys, don't forget to stay home and stay safe. All right, stay home and stay safe, and sanitize your hands. Like, it's sanitize your hands. If you don't have sanitizer, wash your hands often, and try not to touch your face.